Hello everyone, welcome to the lecture series of Introduction to Python, and in this lecture we are going to discuss the data type which is most used, that is the list, in with detail. Hello everyone, welcome to the last part of the list. In this part we will see some more functionality of list. So first we will discuss the difference between del, keyword, pop and remove method. So del keyword does what? It removes the element of a list from particular index if we provide a index there. And if we just do not provide the index, it will delete the complete list object. So in case of del A, it will delete the complete list object from the memory. And if we provide the index, it will delete the particular element from that index. Pop method do what? It will just pop out the last element if we do not provide any index, and if we provide any index which exists or which is a valid index in that list, it will pop out that element from the list. That means it will delete that element from the list. The remove method takes the element as an argument and it deletes the first occurrence of that element from the list. So this is the difference between del, pop and remove. Del is an keyword which deletes the element from the list by the index if we provide any index, and if we do not provide any index or we do not use the subscript operator, it will delete the complete list. Pop function takes the index as an argument and by default it pop out the last element of the list. But remove method takes the element as an argument and it deletes the first occurrence of that element. The pop and remove method generally gives the value error if the index does not exist or if value does not exist in this list. There are some other important functions which we can apply over the list, that is the len function which returns the number of list. Then there is a function max which returns the maximum element or maximum value element from the list. Similarly we have min function which returns the minimum value, and then we have an important function list which typecast another object, a sequential object, into the list. Let's have a comparison between append method and extend method. So append method do what? It will just append the object which is passed as an argument as a single object or single element into the list. But extend method do what? It will extend the elements of the passed argument into the list, so it will extend the number of elements. So both are the ways of updating the list. So we can use the reverse method to reverse the list. So it does not take any argument and it just changes the original list. So Python has a reversed method also which does not change the original list, but it will take the list as an argument and it will not change the original list. Next we have a copy method which returns the shallow copy of a list. In case of shallow copy, the original list and the copied list are the two different objects, but if we use the assignment operator for copying, that means in this case this concept is called deep copy. So in case of deep copy, the objects will not created, a new object will not be created. So this two variable name old list and new list will point to the same object. That means there is just one single object 1 2 3 which is a list, and this name old list is pointing to this object, and when we write this syntax, the new list will also point out to this object. That means there is just single object. So this concept is called deep copy, and if we use the copy method of list, then this is called shallow copy, because it will create a different object. So let's have an example. In this case, I have taken a list which has 3 elements 1, 2 and 3, and then I have used the assignment operator for copying. So in this case, this object 1, 2, 3 has a single copy, and both names old list and new list will point to this same object. That means there is a single object. That's why it is called deep copy. So if you update one list, the second list will be also gets updated, or you will get the updated list by second variable also, because it is a single object. So if I update or append a new element A here, so this will be added here at the last of the list, and if we use old list or new list for printing, we will get the same answer. So this type of assignment of one list into another list is called deep copy. For shallow copy, we can use two ways. First one is using the slicing operator, and second one is using the copy method. So in this case, we have to write b equals to the old list slicing operator colon. So this will do what? This will assign all the elements of this list to variable b, and it will also become a list. So if I update this list b, then the old list a will not get updated. You can check also this using is method, where a is b, so this will give us answer false, because a and b are two different objects, because it is an example of shallow copying. So this is all about the list. Thank you, and meet you in next lecture.